Hello again, everyone. I'm Mike Adams, and on this episode of Beyond the Bean on Air, we'll look at how consumer demand for sustainably produced products continues to create excellent opportunities for U.S. soybean farmers. But first, here are a few headlines that offer more good news for soybean farmers. Using cleaner burning biodiesel in passenger cars is starting to gain favor with American automakers. In February, General Motors unveiled a new Chevrolet Cruze powered by a diesel engine that gets an estimated 42 miles per gallon on the highway. Chevy said using a 20% biodiesel blend to fuel the Cruze will make it the cleanest diesel passenger car ever produced by General Motors. Soy oil remains the primary feedstock for biodiesel production in the United States. A soy checkoff program gives farmers access to the latest research-driven advances in soybean production. Focus on Soybeans is a series of short, easy-to-understand webcasts, and farmers can watch the webcasts for free. To start watching, visit unitedsoybean.org and click on the Focus on Soybeans box in the upper right corner of the page. After declining in recent years, statistics from the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration show U.S. aquaculture production is on the rise. Growing aquaculture production could mean growing demand for soy-based fish feed. To increase demand in this market, the Soy Checkoff continues to show fish farmers how soy-based aqua feeds are an affordable and sustainable option. For many, the word sustainable as applied to food production means managing the use of natural resources in order to produce food while still carefully preserving the environment. Growing consumer demand for sustainably produced food creates openings for U.S. soybean farmers to meet that need. Here's more.
A primary focus of the Soy Checkoff is to stay on top of issues and trends that affect U.S. soybean farmers' customers. One of the biggest trends hitting the food industry, the largest buyer of soy oil, is consumer demand for sustainably produced products. The trend is even more pronounced overseas.
Well, sustainability's got to be a huge issue with our overseas customers. It basically started in Europe, and now it's moved into our customers in Southeast Asia, because a lot of those customers that buy U.S. soybeans and crush them, the companies that buy from them want sustainable products. So if we want to keep those markets in our overseas customers, we have to prove that we're sustainable.
The Soy Checkoff has joined other farmer-led soy organizations to develop a sustainability protocol, as well as produce supporting data that proves U.S. soy is environmentally, economically, and socially responsible. The protocol explains how farmers currently undergo periodic reviews as part of the U.S. Department of Agriculture's farm program, and how those USDA reviews correspond with other sustainability certifications in place around the world. By creating the sustainability protocol, which for the vast majority of farmers simply validates practices they adopted long ago, the Soy Checkoff provides proof of sustainability that opens more markets to U.S. soy meal and oil. For Beyond the Bean on Air, I'm Nicole Krause.
While the issue of sustainability poses some challenges to U.S. farmers, it also presents huge opportunities. Let's hear more on why farmers should embrace sustainability.
Two experts who attended a soy sustainability session at Commodity Classic say consumer concern for sustainably produced products creates opportunities to improve the way society views farmers.
I think we recognize that many of the practices that they're doing are sustainable, and that sustainability is an opportunity to tell their story and to tell the good things that they are doing, and should be viewed as an opportunity, hopefully, and not as something that's being imposed upon them.
And I think that the work which I saw today, which the American soybean teams are doing, is really encouraging. I think it's building a successful future for the industry and enables you to have a dialogue with hard statistics and talk to people about the work and the good work that's being done and the results which are being achieved.
And while the opportunity to tell U.S. soy's positive sustainability story is there, the Checkoff will continue to focus on it long term because these demands are expected to increase.
I think the issue about sustainability is that it's a term which is bandied around a lot, and I think what people must realise is that it's a movement, if you like, it's a trajectory.
For Beyond the Bean on Air, I'm Kara Hart.
And finally, let's catch up with the Soy Checkoff's latest efforts to promote sustainability.
With sustainability becoming an increasingly hot topic among U.S. soy's customers, the Soy Checkoff continues to invest in helping U.S. soybean farmers benefit from this trend.
Well, there's a number of things that the Soy Checkoff have done to engage the sustainability discussion. One of those is we have, over the last 2 or 3 years, had a sustainability initiative, and we've tried to understand what the issues of sustainability are, how do we communicate those, and how do we make people better understand that, our customers and our soybean producers in the U.S.
Here are 5 of the Soy Checkoff's efforts. Continue to work with the entire U.S. soy industry to compile performance data that prove the environmental, social, and economic impacts of U.S. soy's sustainability performance. The United Soybean Board's sustainability protocol assures U.S. soy customers that farmers will continue growing U.S. soy in a sustainable manner and produce data that proves they are living up to customers' demands. Educate U.S. soy customers on farmers' commitment to sustainability through everything from marketing to informal meetings to farm tours. Inform U.S. soybean farmers of the bottom line benefits of continuing to improve their sustainability performance. This can be done by providing them with tools that show the environmental and economic impacts of certain farm management practices. And communicate U.S. soy's positive environmental benefits to decision makers in Europe to assure them that U.S. soy should be considered sustainable. As the demand for sustainable products continues to grow, the Soy Checkoff will continue to work to make sure U.S. soy farmers remain competitive in the marketplace. For Beyond the Bean on Air, I'm Andy Teague.
That's our report for this time. We'll see you again next time on Beyond the Bean on Air.